Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for Bitcoin price prediction based on Elliott Wave analysis. We're gonna start with the daily for Bitcoin to see what we might expect, of course, for today. And we'll start, of course, with the channeling here as usual, where we still, of course, ranging around the base channel here after breaking the blue channel, which we were ranging for a long time ago. And as I mentioned, once we break it, we're gonna drop down towards this channel low, and currently, of course, we might see a little bit of bounce, and then if we drop down continuously, we might see a very strong downtrend, of course, for Bitcoin as well. And that because we have finished 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the bull run has finished a wave 1, and we're looking for ABC wave 2 here to move toward the upside after all for a new bull run 200k. So currently we are unfolding a wave C here, which is very strong wave, aggressive wave C, that it might, of course, take a little bit more time here as a 3, 4, 5, 4, and a 5 to finish around the 70k here. As we saw, of course, in our counting, the blue box, which is, of course, the 1.618, the most common target, around the 68k, and, of course, interfering with this strong area as a support for Bitcoin, and of course taking the 0.38, the minimum requirement for a wave 2. So it is a perfection here, of course, of a price for Bitcoin to move toward the upside for a new bull run, where we might see a 1, a 2, and then 3, 4, 5 continuation for higher prices. And in this case, of course, this wave C is unfolding in the fastest way. So we were estimating if we're gonna get a diagonal wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Obviously, this is not the case. It took the option, of course, to take several 1, 2s here and dropping very fast in a wave 3, 4, 5, 4, and a 5. And of course, our last bullish scenario that we have in pocket here is the wave 5. That it might still be unfolding as an ending diagonal, but very far possibility right now, especially that you took the 0.618, the uncommon target for wave 4, meaning this wave 4 is becoming very deep, and we're very, very close anyway to the trend parallel taken from the highs to the low here, meaning this wave 4 is very close to be longer than this wave 2, meaning invalidation of any kind of ending diagonal, giving the highest possibility here for the ABC expanding flat to reach, of course, this area here as 70k wave 2. And that is, of course, the most, I would say, light bear market for Bitcoin ever seen, because it's the first time we get an expanding flat as a bear market, and it has started already from January 2025, of course, where we are looking here at higher prices, of course, which is a very nice opportunity here for us to accumulate more Bitcoin onto the 126k, taking perfectly the 1.38 fib level as a signal of a perfection for an expanding flat here, and unfolding the wave C toward the downside, meaning we're very, very close even to finish the bear market, more than you expect here, and it can be faster than you might expect, and we might start to see something moving toward the upside very, very soon. If we dive deeper on the 2 hours and the 1 hour chart here, we can see clearly that we have passed the 1-to-1 fib level in case we are in a zigzag here. So very clear that we are shifting here into the wave 3 toward the downside, and this wave 3, of course, right now is unfolding as several 1-2s here, double 1-2. And this is our wave 3, the major one potentially has started to unfold. It can be unfinished because you have also double 1-2 inside it. So probably one more low can be, of course, it can be even a wave 4 and then wave 5 to finish a wave 3. And then 4-5, 4-5, as you can see, we still have even a bigger 4-5 to finish the yellow count in bracket here. And then we reach exactly, of course, around the 70k here for Bitcoin in a wave C. So this is the most likely scenario right now. On the 1 hour chart, we can see as well a rebound yesterday that we mentioned during our live stream, where we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 so far. 15-minute chart, you can see it clearer. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 impulse towards the upside, followed by a potential ABC here. And that because, of course, if you are in a 1, 2, 3, you got, of course, wave 4 interfering with the zone 1, which is not allowed. So basically, this has ended up kind of like a zigzag, finishing perfectly in the fib levels for a wave 2, 0.618, 0.786, and potentially a 1, 2 is unfolding toward the upside. Probably can be, of course, but don't forget that it can be as well an A, B, and a C. Meaning, right now, what we're looking for is a potential zigzag, which it has to reach, of course, the 1-to-1 fib level first. And if broken, then okay, we start to think in something much more bullish, much more impulsive, maybe the 1.618, of course, and that a wave 3 can be counted over there. Now, don't forget as well that if we are shifting to something even much more bullish, what we would like to see is a 98K 870, which is, of course, here a confirmation for something as reversal is unfolding at that because, of course, of the invalidation of the 1, 2, 3. 4 is not allowed to interfere with the zone 1. If this happens, that means, of course, this impulse is invalidated. You might, of course, shift for higher. But basically, right now, we're still very far from this possibility. Until, of course, at least we break the 1-to-1 fib level, we have to reach, of course, this far first, and then we start to think in something much more bullish. Yeah, so we need to break the 94K 600 first. We'll see, guys, what's gonna happen on the 15-minute chart as well. Right now, we see, yeah, a little bit also of 3 waves up. I don't see yet even a clear impulse toward the upside, so the things are not even yet very clear that we're moving for higher. So we gotta be careful with this. Of course, it can be a 1-2, 1-2. Don't forget that it can be, of course, something much more impulsive, meaning double 1-2, and then wave 3 might continue for lower prices here for Bitcoin. In case this happens, of course, a signal for that is simply taking this low, meaning if you take this low here, that is, of course, your confirmation as well for lower prices, okay? Because if we come back to here, it means, of course, we're gonna take the low, 886. That means, of course, this low is gonna be taken and we drop down, okay? And the scenario might be a double 1-2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5. So, yep, these are the possibilities right now. We're gonna see what's gonna happen, guys. I wish you to have a nice day and trade safe. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments, and see you in the next one. Bye-bye.